Hello everyone, and welcome back to Nostalgia Witch Games, where we play games that are nostalgic, including this one. This is a speed build that I did for The Sims 2. I did a Rags to Riches challenge. You'll see my Sims there, right on the screen. That's Peter and Matt. Matt was my original Rags to Riches Sim, and then he married Peter once he completed the challenge. And so I'm building them a home using the money that we accrued over the challenge to do so. However, you can see here, I just flattened the lot. That wasted a bunch of money. And I actually had a ton of depreciation when it came to like selling my items and like destroying the house and all of that. So we're actually down quite a bit of money. My lot was valued at about 69,000. Nice. I did that on purpose. That was the challenge. However, you can see I have like 45,000 simoleons in my money totals. So this video is going to be really chopped up. I wasn't able to build the house all in one go, unfortunately, because I had to keep playing with Peter and Matt to make more money to keep building. I had to actually make about 20 more thousand when it comes down to it, which isn't my favorite, but it is what it is. In that process, Peter got a job in the musician career, something like that. And I think he got to the 4th or 5th level. It was actually really easy to do because Matt already had a ton of family friends because he reached the top of his career as part of the challenge. So getting Peter promoted was really easy. And Matt got demoted one final time. So he's no longer at the top of the career. He's on level 9. I couldn't get him back up because I was just done with it. But it was another one of those pop-up boxes that I constantly fail. And I failed again. So he got demoted one last final time. So other than that, their life's been pretty fun. They still love each other. Things have been going good. Matt mastered the tinkering skill, and so he's able to make servos. So I made them a servo named Rusty, and Rusty's been taking care of the chores, and it really turned out great. It makes me so happy to have that servo around the house. Unfortunately, I did delete. You'll see at some point I put in garden plots to grow vegetables. I ended up deleting those because it was just way too much of a hassle with very little return. I didn't know what I was doing. It's not like The Sims 4 where gardening is honestly really easy. I probably should have looked up something when I started gardening, but I didn't. But if I ever want to put garden plots back in, the servos can take care of them. So that's something I'm thinking of doing. And yeah, so they're just living here in their marital bliss. And living with their little servo. I did have Matt drink a bunch of that potion that makes him younger that I got through aspiration rewards. I had him drink a bunch of those so his age was a little bit closer to Peter's. Otherwise, I think he would have aged up something like at least 17 days before Peter did into an elder. So he would be dead way, way before. So I had him drink a bunch of that potion. So Matt's still a little bit older, like I think like 4 or 5 days older, but Peter's not that far behind. But yeah, so this is the end to my Sims 2 Rags to Riches challenge. It was fun. Kind of frustrating. I'm not used to doing like the traditional careers that come with the games. I usually do something like set up my own business or some kind of craft or skill. That's a lot more my speed, but it was good to do it. It taught me how to do it, and I can do it in the future if I need to. So it was nice. Matt got to the top of the education career. If you haven't watched my Let's Play, go do that. It's not bad. I enjoyed playing The Sims 2 for, God, what did we get up to? Like 24 episodes? I don't even know, but there's a lot of Rags to Riches out there if you want to watch it. But yeah, this was my first Rags to Riches challenge, and I'm glad I did it in The Sims 2. It was definitely a challenge. It took me a while. In The Sims 4, you can collect collectibles fairly easy and get off your feet pretty quick, but yeah, So thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey. I did a poll on my channel and a bunch of people voted for Sims 1 content to come. So that'll be coming out at some point. I'm trying to get a little bit further into Zoo Tycoon and the Secret Codes of Cypher to get them finished off a little bit more, but there'll be Sims 1 stuff popping in and out. I'm also working on a Sims 4 save file called the Nostalgia Witch save file. I have a post about it on my Patreon. What I've boiled it down to is essentially a timeline in between The Sims 1 and The Sims 2 with a lot of our favorite characters. So like the Landgrabs will be there, and Nancy and Jeffrey will be elders because they were the same age as Gunther and Cornelia Goth. So they'll be elders. And then I added in Johnny Zest, who isn't on the original timeline, although I love him. So Johnny Landgrab will be there, you know, stuff like that. I might put the pancakes in. We'll have to see. But yeah, it's going to be fun, and it's going to have a lot of the nostalgic characters from The Sims 1 and 2 and 3. So I'm excited for that. Alrighty, if you want to keep up with my Sims journey, just go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you around. Alrighty, bye!